Hello again, everyone. Um, I just came up with a couple more improvements on my A.C.A.N effect. So if you haven't seen my first video, then click the link on the description or in the description. And that's where my first video is. And I'm just going to go over the improvements that I came up with. I'm using a really worn out deck of cards. Look at that. Look how gross that looks. Anyways. So, yeah, I'll get into it. So somebody points to a card. They point to this one. Jack of clubs. You do the call. Bring it to the bottom. Alright. Now at this point, you can shuffle if you want. But you give it to the spectator and tell them just to deal off a bunch of cards into a pile. Okay, so they start doing that. And then you can tell them they can stop whenever they want, or they can keep going. So they decide to stop. You get the deck back from them. Square up these cards. And now immediately you can hand them this pile. Okay? Because the thing about this is because you didn't tell them to count or pick a specific number to count the cards, then they probably don't know how many cards are here. So it doesn't matter if you just added one, right? That's the Jack of clubs there. That's the one they picked to or went to. So that's another improvement on how you can do that. And yeah, again, all I did was I got a pinky break underneath and just added that to the pile. So a third option, or second option, is that if somebody picks a card, let's say you got the card on the bottom already, this is the card they picked. And so if somebody picks a number and they think of, let's say they think of 3, okay? Now here's something you can do. It requires a little bit more skill, but you're going to end up doing 2 of these pinky breaks. So you pull off the bottom card, just like that. Catch it with your thumb, square, whoops. I'll start over again because I dropped the whole deck. Alright, so it's on the bottom. You got 3 cards. You catch that with your pinky, transfer to your thumb, square up these cards, and now you tell them to hold out their hand, and as they're doing that, you cop off the bottom card. So again, you've got a pinky break on that one, just like that. Tell them to hold out their hand, transfer this to their hand, and now the count isn't off. They've got exactly 3 cards, okay? Now I just pocketed that card, but as you drop that in their hand, you tell them to turn this over. And while you've got this one palmed, as they're turning that one over, you can just drop that on the bottom of the deck. So that way it doesn't throw off the count at all, and it seems like as soon as you scoop that up into your hand, then they just immediately took that pile. And it's still the same 3 cards, they think. Alright, so that's my my other 2 improvements on the A.C.A.N effect. And if you like that, then like I said, please rate and subscribe. And keep it a secret. If you want to share it amongst magicians. I've thought of a few people that I've decided to share it with, so you know, it's people that I know I can trust. And yeah, have fun. Take care. Bye-bye.